I'm so excited that you're here.
I feel super honored that you even asked.
Were you surprised?
I was super surprised.
You're surprised that someone would consider you like a fitness role model?
Yeah, I was really surprised actually. I just didn't think that like someone would tag me as a person for this, and like I just always thought of it like as kind of like a smaller level of inspiration versus like a bigger level. So
well, I find you very inspiring.
Oh, thank you.
And I'm excited for you to kick my ass now.
My name's McGillivray. I am an adventurer / body positive athlete. I recently started running and kind of reclaiming my active lifestyle about 4 years ago with running. And since then, it's like basically transpired into me going into the triathlete world and doing triathlons and just being super active. So we'll go forward and then come back up.
How important is it for you then to be an advocate for body positivity in the fitness world?
I think it's really important. There's still some pieces of the movement itself, like where there's a little bit of judgy nature. If you're not big enough or you don't typically fit that mold. But for the most part, I think for me, like I just look at it from a positive approach, whether you're big, small, like it doesn't matter where you come from, who you are. It's really just about taking a chance on yourself. Good?
Yeah.
Switch. The one thing that I learned too is that I had this mindset as well, that everyone would be laughing at me or that everyone would be making fun of me. That was all like this wall I built up around myself. And yeah, sure, there are like 5% of people out there that will be rude and do something like that, but 95% of people are so supportive. I started dancing when I was about 8 or 9 years old. We had tryouts and I got called in by our studio director, and he had basically said, you know, no one works harder than you, but you're just too big. And I think that kind of has carried with me even to this day. Despite all the positivity that I have, it's still kind of nestled.
Yeah, I mean that's a traumatic thing to hear at any age, let alone like one of the most formative times of a girl's life.
Yeah. Down. Yeah. And then push your hips forward.
At some point, you began to restore your body image and believe in yourself a little bit more.
Yeah.
When did that happen?
Friends of mine had asked me to join a soccer team. It was a co-ed team. And I was like, hey guys, like I don't run. They basically were like, okay, let's just go to the park like a couple times a week and start running. And I remember every single time I would run, I would see like the flagpole in the back and I'd be like, today you're gonna make it to that flagpole.
Woo! Feel that and it took it.
But over time, like I just learned to love it. And then I think it was like I learned so much about myself and what I was capable of, and like learned to like love myself.
So sport then, your sport has been sort of the foundation of regaining your confidence in yourself.
Yeah.
When do you feel you're most confident? Is it at the gym? Is it on the trails? Where is it?
It's more or less when I'm out by myself and I'm just in that zone where I'm like, I'm out, I'm doing this, and I feel good. Just like stretch out the hamstring. You feel it? Yeah. It's not necessarily like a thought about like what I look like or the time I'm pushing or the number of sets I've done. It's more or less like a feeling like, hey, this feels really good today.
When do you feel you're least confident?
At the gym, for sure. I think that's because...
So it's like a double-edged sword then?
Yeah, it really is. Leaning in and looking up. I'm being a bit of a hypocrite saying it because like I'm telling everybody like don't worry about what other people think, but it's really hard.
But it's hard. Just because I talk about body positivity and I preach about having that goal, it doesn't mean I practice every day.
It's nice to hear you say that too, because I think that sometimes we feel alone in what we're feeling, and that's not the case at all. Like,
and I think we all look at each other and say like, well, she doesn't have any issues with herself. Look at her, she's so confident.
Yeah.
And then meanwhile, she's over there being like,
yeah,
I feel like this today, and I'm not doing this right, and I'm not worthy of this.
Anything better than that?
Nope. What would you tell your 14-year-old self now, knowing what you know today?
To be kind to herself, to listen to herself, and if she really loves doing what she loves doing, to keep doing it and not let that negativity tear her down.
I'll see your face.
but also to let her know that like not every day is going to be easy either. It's not always going to be sunshine and rainbows, and that, you know, she's going to need to work on that in order to keep herself strong as she goes.
So much.
Thank you.
Awesome. I really enjoyed that.
Good, I'm glad.
Yeah.